Brent, I guess first off, what have you seen from UT Martin on film? Obviously, they had a big loss and gave up a lot of points to Missouri on Saturday, but what have you seen?
They're really good defense. Uh, having to open up with Missouri, who's one of the most high-powered offenses in the country, is always tough. And but they did a lot of really good things. They're creative. They kind of come from everywhere. A lot of times you don't really know what they're doing. So they like to force you into mistakes, kind of catch you off guard at times. So we're going to have to be on our toes. We're going to have to prepare, have a great plan, and execute that plan versus a really good team.
It looks like they run a 3-3-5 defense. How often have you gone up against a 3-3-5 defense, and especially going up against Vanderbilt, who also had a three-man front, a base 3-4 defense, kind of help you guys this week?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of their base. They do a little bit of everything. They'll change it up all the time. They're going to kind of try to get you on your heels, try to change it up, bring pressure from everywhere. And but we've seen everything. I've been playing for a long time, and obviously these coaches have been coaching for a long time. So we've seen a lot of different looks, and but this one's going to be tough. We'll have to be prepared for it.
What was kind of the feeling in the locker room like after the game and yesterday during practice? Obviously, Coach said that you guys weren't too high or too low. Kind of what was the feeling like from a player's point of view?
Yeah, I think personally I kind of learned a lot about our leadership of this team. I think for the first time in a while after, that was a really tough loss. And, I mean, that's a really good team. That's an SEC team, and I think a lot of people think that we're supposed to walk in there and, hand it to them. So, I mean, but that's a really good team. We came in there fighting. But I think we learned a lot about our leadership, Darius, Tyshawn Render, Malik Mansell, the offensive line. I think just us talking after the game, just knowing that it's one heartbeat, knowing that obviously our offense didn't play its best and our defense hung in there for a while, and just not to give up on one another. It's everybody's in it together, one heartbeat this whole year, and it's one game. We got a long season to go, so we'll bounce back, and I'm fired up about this team.
Is there any one thing that you're pointing to that you guys need to improve offensively, especially once you get on the opponent's side of the field?
Yeah, I think that you kind of touched on it there. I think, obviously a couple turnovers we got to cut out, but other than that, we moved it okay, and then we'd cross the 50, kind of getting that, 45 to 35 range, and we couldn't really push through that. And I think that's where we got to do better at, and that's kind of been our Achilles heel, is not being able to finish drives. So really, it's just a group effort. Just don't get complacent, finish those drives, put points on the board to help our defense out.
How much responsibility do you take personally leading this team and making them regroup after Saturday's loss?
All of it. I think that's my job as a leader and as a quarterback. I try to make it a point after the game to go to every single guy on the team, mostly the defense, to let them know that we'll bounce back. We'll get it fixed. We got a lot of good players, especially for me speaking on offense, and I know that we're capable of putting more than 7 points on the board. So I take full responsibility, and I think we had a great day yesterday, bouncing back at practice.
Would you say that a team makes their greatest improvement from week 1 to week 2, especially operationally as an offense?
Yes, sir. I think so. I think we talked after the game last year. The same thing happened. Tough loss to Vanderbilt, and then we bounced back with a Power 5 win on the road. So, it's just kind of the makeup of this program. The way my dad runs this program is, no matter what happens, good or bad, we're going to bounce back, come back to work, and that's the type of players we have. So hopefully we'll be ready this week.
How many of these guys on UT Martin do you know from Murfreesboro? I mean, there's been a couple of guys to go there, and is there any trash talk back and forth?
No, I don't know anybody. I know my best friend from high school, Tay Martin. He played there, I think last year was his last year, and he was an all-conference safety for them. So he texted me the other day, kind of talking some trash or whatever. But I know Coach Wade very well, and he did a lot of things for me in this program. So, there's some ties there, but not too many.
How'd you think Tavares, Shatan, Maurice kind of ran the ball there, especially towards the end of the game when more plays for Shatan and Maurice came?
Yeah, I thought they did a great job. I thought, we're really deep at that position. You got Tavares, Terrell West, Mo, Maurice, and then, Mob and Maurice, and then Brad's back there at times too. So, we're deep there. They all feed off of each other. They're very competitive. But they're all very selfless. It doesn't matter who's getting the carries, who's getting the touches. They're supporting each other, playing and playing, and I think that's what's special about them. They're hard-nosed. They love the game, and I think you kind of see it. We're down big at the end, and you got guys running hard, competing, till the very end. So I'm excited about that group. No matter who it is back there, I have, full faith that they're going to contribute to this team.
Kind of where it's kind of a go with the hot hand type of deal. Let's say if Shaitan is running well or Maurice, or is it kind of just still part of that rotation?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's Coach Franklin's job and Coach Beckles to kind of figure out that rotation. But, I mean, I know if I was a running back, it's probably a hot hand deal. It's probably, you're picking up chunks of yards, you'll probably stay in there, and then when you get tired, somebody else will come in. So it's never a bad thing to have depth, and I guess whoever's in there for me, I'll get them in the right spot, and they'll have success. Thank you.
All right, now linebacker Darius. Darius, Coach kind of mentioned there about UT Martin's offense. After looking at them at film and getting through a day of practice, what have you seen personally?
They have some good players on the offensive side of the ball with their quarterback and at the skill position. They like to run a lot of spread, a lot tempo. So I mean, just this week, watch the film on what they like to do. Like who their playmakers are, their certain tendencies and the thing they like to go to.
What were some of the things Coach Schaefer kind of pointed out to you guys when reviewing the film of Vanderbilt, especially going from that first half when you guys limited them to the second half where they kind of got what they wanted?
I mean, just win on first down. We didn't win on first down, and that's a direct correlation to third down not winning. So I mean, we start off fast, but we gotta finish. Just finish. We did good in the first half, so we just gotta finish through all 4 quarters.
You guys were implementing some new guys in the defensive backfield. How do you feel like some of those guys, Cordell Hudson, Chris Stamps, Kylan Stribling, Wesley Bush, how do you feel like all of those guys kind of filled in for you?
I mean, the coach is going to put the players in who know what to do. So, I mean, I got full confidence in that whoever gets in the game, they're going to know their assignment, they're going to play fast, and they're going to hold their own. So, I mean, I have no doubt in any of the guys that get put in the game.
As a player, you guys got the home opener coming up on Saturday. As a player, what's it kind of like when you get your first home game of the season?
It's a good feeling. You're at home. The students come out, the fans come out, get a chance to see you in person. Some that couldn't travel to the away game. It's a lot of intensity. Things of that sort. So I mean, we just got to come out locked in and just stay focused, no matter who's in the stands. Just play our game.
Do you like practicing Sunday? I don't know how many teams actually do that, just to flush Saturday's game.
Oh yeah, especially after a loss. You want to just bounce back and get back to see what you did wrong that game, and just learn from your mistakes and just bounce back to it the next week. So I mean, it just give us a chance to just get that nasty taste out of our mouth and just move forward.
And on that same note, how eager are you to get out here Saturday and kind of show the improvements that you've made and get back that confidence and show that you guys are the real deal?
Oh yeah, we're ready to get out, just to show that, that our first game is not who we are as a team. We made some mistakes and we also did some good things. So I mean, we just want to put it all together on Saturday and just show that we're a good team all around.
What have you seen on film from their quarterback, Dresser Wynn? Pretty athletic guy, former Mr. Football winner a few years ago here. What have you kind of seen that kind of sticks out on film about him?
He's a good playmaker. As Coach said, he's not a burner as a runner, but he will extensive plays, and he's not afraid to use his leg to make plays. And he's a good thrower as well. So I mean, we just got to contain him and just use the game plan that we'll have going into this week.